As I rise in the morning, I thank the Father, I see you next day. Cause things in this life ain't guaranteed. That is why I pay to every day. From the time they see me, they talk me. They want to see me fall for living life and be happy. So don't take them on. No. Life too sweet, so they are just great. So you see me, I will be doing the most today. So I said tomorrow's not promised, go away. So today I celebrate. Tomorrow's not promised, go away. So today I celebrate. I know it's coming up my call, so jump around the back and on. Come along, man, jump around. What the man? Who's that big man that has been say? Happiness is the source of people. Let me see all the happy people. Happy, good over evil. It's madness up in the streets, and we come to fed in the festivities. That's the stress away. All across the nation, thankful for the day. Showing appreciation before it's too late. From the time they see it jumping, they want to see we fall, living life and be happy. So don't take them on. Life too sweet, so they are not great. So you see me, I will be doing the most today. So I said tomorrow's not long.
Good morning, everybody. We talk about a song that just hits you from every corner, I swear. But he sent me this one and like, listen, Runes, I have something. Listen to this. I'm like, hey, yo, you're not waiting, right? And he was like, no, I gotta drop this. That was on Friday, of course, after hearing about the passing of Vanessa Hofford on Thursday. Yeah, he was like, I gotta drop this today, and I'm like, we're going in, right? So when we sit and make plan, they say God laugh. We could be planning for next week, next month, next year, and we just don't know. So basically, the moral of the story is we don't know when our number is gonna call. So every day, we gotta start living like it's a loss. Because I'm sure Vanessa thought, hey, after I'm done on Intercall, I'm doing this and doing that tomorrow. I'm just saying that can be applied to each and every one of us, right? So let's just stop waiting and making plans. It's good to do that, but in the meantime, we can't forget to stop living, right? Tomorrow is not promised, so we gotta live today. Shondell Dash Amare, talk about another hit on your hand. This is like my anthem right now, I swear. When I heard it, I got goosebumps. I'm like, yo, bro, you have no idea what you've done with this song. It's like I needed this right now. You just need that reminder sometimes that tomorrow is not promised and not to stop taking things and life and people for granted, right? Dash. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Hope everyone had themselves a good weekend. We're ready to embrace another week. Good to be back in your company. Morning, Shante. Good morning, Lou. Well, you're here early, like you were waiting on that button, right? Good morning. Lisa, good morning. Lisa, is that picture now like a today picture? You moved the blonde? Because if it is, I love it. I love the blonde, but I love this too. The little short curls. I always say if I ever cut my locks, that's what I'm going to go back to. Like the short curls, yeah. Forever. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Shauna. Hope all is well. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Jackie Douglas Adams. It is exactly 11 a.m. We're back to the regular program in the regular time. No longer ahead, you're no longer behind. See you outside this weekend. Good morning, Nissy. Good morning, Jenna Lynn. Good morning, Queen Bee. Good morning, Oswin. Rita, good morning. Anushka, see you and Jackie was doing the dog this weekend, man. You know what? I ain't mad at that. I can't just finish preaching about living life and enjoying and be mad at y'all for doing that. So sometimes I wonder about your head though. I'll be reading some of your status and I'll be killing myself laughing. I'm like, is Anushka well? Is there anybody? It's like the Alexis and Douglas families, they all missing half a screw or so. I don't know about that. Who am I? Joycelyn, good morning. You good? Morning, Toby. Morning, Aiden. TNT in the building. Good morning. Morning, Shauna. Morning, Jayla Board. CJ, good morning. Shout out my peeps in Caribou and PT Martinique. Hope you all well. Welcome to the show. Good morning, Lydia James. Good morning, Maureen. Lydia, listen, I watched that video about 50 times. I swear over and over and over. Anna Maria, good morning. Simone, good morning. That was 3 years ago. Arthur Guavman Hostain. You just white head man. Not come on my live and stress me this morning, eh? I want morning washing in. Can't stand you. Arthur, you good? Leave me alone, please. Ardon Kujo, good morning. Fatima, good morning. Janique, good morning. Sherry, who else is here? Lentona, good morning. Kawin, watching from Canada, good morning. Myrtle, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Is it? Yeah, 5 past. Time to move. Morning, Stacy. Morning, Glendolyn. Morning, Petra. Hope you guys are good. And of course, good morning to those of you viewing on YouTube or if you're viewing on Facebook, listening on Radio 95.1, 95.3. Good morning. Or listening online, any one of the streaming apps. Good morning and welcome to the show. Maria Calise, good morning to you. Rundell, good morning. CJ, I said good morning. Morning, Valerie. Good morning, Neva. Welcome. What you mean by wait? I said good morning, CJ. Where's Debbie and Kizzy? I don't know. I haven't seen them all weekend. Heard from them yesterday, but haven't seen them. So it's probably intercall today again somewhere that I don't know about. But even if they do make an appearance, I'm gonna pass them straight like I promised. Nikisha Allen, good morning. So what's making the news? Yeah, I see one of them. No name, no warrant. So lots happened, lots been happening from hey Angel, good morning. From we took the break last week, it was all about intercall, of course, you know, congratulations again to the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School and the St. David Catholic Secondary School. It was like carnival in Granville on Friday. They were having a time, music and vibes, and anyways, glad that you guys enjoyed your celebration and saw other schools in St. Andrew joining up with them. It's all about love and unity. That's a good look. That's a good vibe. So again, congratulations. And of course, all the schools, all the athletes who participated, congratulations in making this year's Intercall Games another successful one, right? And of course, barring the sad news, the passing of Vanessa, we still have to celebrate life. And like I was saying a while ago, still give thanks, you know, give thanks for small mercies. And don't forget to ever get up with that attitude of, I want to hear this one right throughout. I don't need you. I need nobody move. That's what I want to hear. I'm telling me about don't need nobody. Let me make sure I put it loaded up enough time. That's all I want to hear for the next couple minutes. Yeah. So as I was saying, yeah. So as I was saying, you know, barring that news, still gotta remind us all to have that, at least try to adopt that attitude of gratitude. No, it's easy to get up first thing in the morning and you start complaining, you know, of all the things that are not going right, all the things that could be better, all the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and you know, we start up with that negative energy and you know, a vibe. Just want to remind us all that life is fleeting. Could be here this second, and by this evening, you're seeing RIP. You know, as much as we'd love to think, hey, we'll live a nice, ripe old age, you get to enjoy. There's no guarantee. We just don't know. And a lot of the times we spend it focusing on so much negative energy, negative vibes, and people, and this, that, and the other. And we all get frustrated. We all get worried. We all get annoyed. But what I've realized, when we get that way, it's because we've decided to be that way. Because we do have power and control over our energies and our vibes. And the moment you find yourself getting there, you can remind yourself to, hey, snap out of it. You can decide differently. And I mean, in this world and in this time that we live in, we have a lot of reasons to think negative thoughts. There's a lot. I'm sure if we don't even have to think hard, and our entire day could be filled with negative thoughts if we let it. But we also have the ability to replace those thoughts with more empowering ones. So as we all go through this day, like I said earlier on, it's important to notice, it's important to acknowledge life's difficulties, but we also have to be realistic about them, because what that does, it is enables us to make meaningful improvements and to help us, and it really helps us avoid trouble. Really, it really does. You know, so we are not going to spend the rest of 2024 obsessing over negative factors that we can't do anything about. Instead, we're going to point those powerful thoughts in a direction where some good can come out of it, where it can make us better. Yeah? Because all through the day, every minute, every second, every hour, we can decide exactly which thoughts will fill our minds. And we can select the ones that lead us towards some sort of achievement, some sort of fulfillment, some sort of understanding. We have control. It's like a lot of us, we love the whole self pity and feeling sorry for ourselves and being, those Debbie Downers and everything. The sky is falling, like Chicken Little, you're just running and the sky is falling and not stopping to see and check for yourself if it's really falling. And you'll see somebody running and you start running as well. So today, let us just think of positive thoughts, positive purpose, work on our confidence, our excellence, our patience, and let's work on choosing good thoughts, better thoughts, and follow where they lead, because they do lead somewhere. It's just everywhere you turn, you pull up your phone, you check social media, some negative stuff. It's always something, and if you allow yourself, you can be drawn into it. You can be drawn into it, and before you know it, hey, your entire day is like on this negative roller coaster ride. So take control of your thoughts before they take control of you. You can decide what you think about, what you allow your energies to feed off. That is totally up to you. Do what you may with it. My little pep talk on a Monday and the rest of the week. It's a brand new day and a brand new week. Do what you got to do. All right. Lydia says, I don't. Lydia, trust me, you look amazing for your age. I swear. I don't know what water you're drinking from, but hey, continue to drink it and bottle it if you can and sell it to us. Um, uh, 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 uh. Yes, that's what I'm playing. I'm actually playing that now. Vanessa's sister is on the live. Yeah, I was just talking about her, and I mean, everybody who knows that back in the day, like a couple years well, when she used to hang around with our little group. Talk about a foot hot. Like all you have to say is Vanessa, we going. She ain't even waiting for us to say where, when. That's her answer. What time? Always ready to press. And even though she passed this young, I think we can all who knew her can say she lived life. She enjoyed life, however fleeting it was. She really enjoyed life to the fullest. Was always out and didn't let her condition stop her. She lived, not common LIVED, but capital letters LIVED. Anybody to know her was to love her. She was just this jovial spirit, always smiling, you know, always smiling. So we can all look back and say, yes, it may have been short in our eyes, but she really lived a good life, a happy life, a fun filled life. And maybe that is something we all should do. Instead of wasting time constantly worrying about what other people are doing or not doing with their lives, maybe we should take that time and focus on what are we doing with our lives. How about that? There are some of you who think more about other people than you think about yourself. And not think about them because you're happy for them or you want to emulate them or, negative thoughts. Want to she playing this, want to he, this, that, or the other. Do you know how much energy we use on a daily basis? And how much time we use focusing on things that don't concern us in any way, shape, or form? Have you all ever sat and thought about it? Like, calculate your daily basis, how much time you actually give to bettering yourself, bettering your life, compared to the amount you invest in things that have nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. Have you ever stopped and thought about that? And maybe you should. Because, like I said, life, death, yin yang, we know. We can't do without it. And we don't know when our number is going to call. Tomorrow is not promised. So maybe sometimes we have to stop and like really, really get it together, you know? Fix up ourselves. Fix up ourselves and get it together. Whether it's friendships, relationships, it's not working, you're unhappy, you're stressed. You're not tied to any one thing or any one person. Change is hard. We all know that. Starting over is not the easiest of things to do. But would you rather go through a life being miserable than being one where you're absolutely free and you can decide where you go from here, up, down? Death is a reminder, a constant reminder of how fleeting life is. Constant reminder. And if we only know how quickly we forget the dead, we'll pay more attention to living. If we only know how quickly we forget the dead, we'll pay more attention to living. Not saying anybody's perfect. At least I'm not. There's no perfect being. We all have our shares of mistakes and screw ups and whatever you want to call it. But at some point, you got to stop and be like, okay, time for me to reset, time for me to get it together and see how much I can make out of whatever time I have left on this rock. Ricky, my weekend was good. Thank you. Terry, welcome to you today. Why are you laughing? So we just have to stop sometimes. Good morning, Catherine in Toronto. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, so sometimes you just have to like stop and get it together. Jackie, if only we were able to dictate when we die. I'm sure none of us would choose to go right now. If only we could say, okay, I want to die at this time and that time. But it's not the way it works. And I'm constantly reminding myself that this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the real thing. You don't get no do-overs. This is the real thing right here, right now. This ain't Hollywood. It's not a movie. This is no act one, scene two. This is it right here. Terry, you could count on Jackie to be the class clown. That's the one thing about her. Could always get a laugh out of her. Jackie takes nothing seriously, I swear. But in a good way, though. Melvin Brown, good morning, brother. Morning, Anasha. Morning, sis. And let us not, before I change the mood, let us not forget to constantly remind the people in our lives. And then we just saw Mel doing it. And Mel will always reach out to me every day. No, not every day, but often. Thank you, sis. I love you, sis. Appreciate you, sis. Don't wait until people are gone to get their flowers. Give people their flowers while they're alive. Remind them, I love you. I appreciate you. When they're dead and gone, they can't hear you as much as we think. You know, it's not promised to anybody. People that are near and dear to you, give them their flowers. Y'all have no idea how much thank you, and I appreciate you can do so much for a person. And it's not something that a lot of people are comfortable saying, but it really, really does. We were cultured, and it's a pity that, at least some, not everybody, there's a lot of children who are now adults who can say without a shadow of a doubt they've never heard their parents say, I love you to them. They did what they had to do. They provided for you, and that is their way of showing love. But to hear the words from them, and it's like, a cycle. They've never heard it themselves, so they move on and they do the same with their children, thinking, okay, if I do enough, I give them enough, they know I love them. But to say you've heard the actual words, they do by their actions, right? The things they do, how they take care of you, make sure that you don't go without, even if they did, they make sure that you have. Even if there's one bread, they'll make sure you get a slice out of it. They love you, but it's not something you've ever heard. I love you and I appreciate you and I'm proud of you. So with everything that's going on, especially with your children, positive affirmation, breathe life into them. And that brings me to my next story that I saw on Saturday. I checked my Facebook because y'all notice that I don't really do social media much on the weekends. Weekends is like my time to myself because I focus a lot on social media during the week. So on weekend I kind of sit back. I'll check in every now and again, but posting and following up and stuff I don't. But Saturday morning I got up and the first thing I saw, and I want to shout out Raymond Matthew, the Beast. Annie, good morning. No, they never knew how to verbalize love. My mom never said it. I know they did. Marisha, they just only love me when I give them money. I can't stand Marisha and Jackie. Nashi, good morning, Nashi. You good? Nashi, I ain't taking part in you and Jackie business. You spoil one and Jackie spoil two. So whatever y'all have going on, yeah. Morning, Nasha. That's good. Good people. Aquarius. So yeah. But I digress as per usual. Yes, Lou, we do. Every single day. Norman in Maryland, good morning. Sharice, good morning. Trisha, good morning. Yeah, Pauline, who else coming in late? So, hey, no, me friend, good morning on my post, Mr. Mel. Keep it cute. Thank you. So, as I was saying, I want to congratulate Beast. Why? On Saturday, I saw Beast gifted his daughter um, a car for her birthday. And the excitement, a nice yellow, bright yellow car. My first car was a beat up Corolla, but a nice, it looked like a Swift, nice, beautiful yellow push start. My first car was turnkey and wind up the window and wind it down. Nothing about no power buttons and nothing. And cassette player. And then I put in a CD player. But I say all this to say, you know what? I'm not sure if it's a black people thing, but I realize the Caucasian folks, they believe in giving their children a start. But us, on the other hand, the first opportunity is to get out and move out of the place and go and find work to do. And I just want to applaud him for giving his daughter a start so she can focus on other things. Life shouldn't be a struggle if you're in a position to make it easy. And you know what, you hear some parents saying, well, I struggle and I fight for my own, so you have to do the same. There's no way I would have a child and I'm in a position to give them a start and make their lives comfortable. And I'm going to say to them, well, I struggle, so you have to struggle too. I'm not saying everything you're just going to hand it to them, but if you're in a position to give them a start, so they can finish and wouldn't have to fight up and struggle like you do. We have to stop glorifying struggle, like struggle love. whether it's in relationships or otherwise. I'm about the soft love and the soft life now. If I have to struggle for any love, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done struggling for love and for like and for whatever. This struggle thing, we glorify struggle love too much. Why can't we be soft with our love? Why can't it be something you accept and not have to fight for it? So when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Hi, Cam. Good morning, Cam. I took a note of it because I didn't want to forget. I want to big up Beast this morning for giving his daughter that start. And if you're in a position to do the same, it doesn't have to be a car, but the property, piece of land. You have a land, you're waiting until you're dead to give it to them. Why would people like land so much? Some of y'all can't even go in the land, but you are waiting until the good Lord calls you home before you can leave it in a will for somebody, and then it's fight and confusion and back and all for it. If you realize you're down in age and you have children and you have land and what, while you're alive and well, divide it up and give everybody a piece. Do something with it. Build, plant, whatever you want to do with it. But these people, they hold on to the land for dear life as if when they die, they pick up the land and they put it in the coffin or whatever it is. Why not give it while you're alive and well so they can make something of themselves with it? Give them a start. Elderly people, listen, y'all love our land. They would hold on to land. They have land in almost every parish you could think about. And they ain't even taking the time. Good morning, Lindy. Morning, sis. Yeah. Time change got you. Yeah. Get it together. Get back on track. We're on the same time now. Just a reminder. Hope you're good. Hope all is well. Florida. Love of my niece for me. All right. Morning. Yeah. These elderly people love to hold on to land. Like they pick up the land and they bury them. Give your children land to make use of. Give them a start to do something in their lives now. Always holding on. Terry says some black people don't want you to be on the same level with them. Listen, you should want your children to be better than you did. And if you're in a position to give them a start to do that, then do just that. Stop glorifying struggle. We're no longer on the plantation. We've been for it for years. Sheena says that landmark, which stems from way back when that was a status symbol. The masters had land and we worked it. That's my point I'm making. We're no longer on the plantation. We're free. So stop holding on to it and make use of it and give it to your children to do something with it. Give them a start. They can use it as some sort of security or something to do better, to something, to further their education, to do something with it. Instead of sitting there and then the good Lord takes you away and then they have to fight for it and the cycle continues. This one is mine. He said, no will, no nothing. People don't like making will. They feel it will shorten their life. Ricky said, doesn't mean the mind free. And I've gotten to understand that over the past couple of years that, much as we're free of the shackles, mentally we're still imprisoned. People actually feel so. Y'all are seriously superstitious. People don't like making will. They feel it's going to shorten their lives. So if you make your will, I feel you're dead tomorrow. But if you have to die, you're going to die anyways. So what's the difference? Listen. Kizzy says, I'm not fighting with no siblings for nothing my parents have. If when you were alive, you didn't see the need to appreciate me, so be it. Yes. Years in litigation, most times ending with the lawyers as the owner. I'm telling you, Jude. Do the right thing. Even if you make a will today or tomorrow, doesn't mean you're going to die the next day. Stop with the superstitious nonsense. That's not how it works. Sheena said, I made my will earlier on life insurance too. I don't care if it's $50 to my name. I have clearly stated what I want done with my $50. Exactly. And especially if you have children. If you have one child, it's a different. But when you have children, two, three, four, five, and you have a little something to give, even if you have to write it yourself and sign it and put it, hide it in some pillowcase somewhere, or they like to hide thing under bed and in old pan all over the place, so you bring it by somebody to notarize for you. Do something though, instead of just sitting there with it and hoping and hoping that you live forever. Nobody's gonna live forever. We're not here to live forever. So we're here for a good time, not a long time. Jackie said, I call me mother for the land. I'm getting it. Thanks for the advice. My extra piece for that. I think I did some pay for that. I ain't fighting with nobody for no land house or nothing. They don't. It's a mentality that we have, and I don't know what's gonna change it. They don't even want to talk about funeral agents to make preparation for their passing. There's some serious superstition. So the land taking bush, just so you go and make a breaker branch, the owner's resurrecting. Listen, I know of situation where, well, Anushka, you know Pinero will put on the big red underwear and fight for it. Knowing Alex Pinero Alexis. You will have to fight with him for it because you know he ain't going down just so. I never see a boy like Tebeso in my life. So you and him will have to have a good fight. I know who's gonna win, but I'm just saying. If I him, look at you reach. Who tag him? Oh my gosh. I tell you, like Tame, look, he just hardly be on my life. Imagine he appear at this time and the appointed time his name was called. Look how he show up. I tell you, the boy like confusion. You say you don't fighting, you don't want your motherland. You could take that. We papa. All right, well. Anushka, you need to screenshot this and save it for future references. You might need it. Because people just say they don't want thing, and one thing people all of a sudden, all cousin with a long pumpkin vine, long grapevine, mango branch coming out of the woodworks, and that was my family, and that was my father outside child, and all kind of stories. So you need to screenshot just in case. He come back and change him out like he usually do. That Mr. Pinero. Hey Nasarana, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend? Hope you enjoyed. I hope your son enjoyed his birthday as well. Just saw it on Facebook. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. So my last thing before I go, when in Carriacou you want land. Carriacou land, what's so special about Carriacou land? Carriacou sun hot. By time 3 o'clock, you have a dog in the road in Carriacou. As much as I like to be in my place, and I still feel like when I want to go out, I have that liberty. What people is doing Carriacou? Carriacou land is Ocean View. What are you doing Carriacou though? On a daily basis? Like, you don't have party and thing? Like, go out and fete and bar and thing open late? The 2 times I went in Carriacou by 4 o'clock, not a dog in the road, not a bird in the sky. Like, bird and all understand it's time to go in your place. What do you all do? Like, for enjoyment, like, and plus the sun hot. Carriacou have a different sun. The sun just hot in Carriacou for no reason. No matter where you go, the sun hot. Don says yes. What y'all do? I'm asking. It does only be on the beach in Carriacou. Dog does be on the beach. Jennifer says, Lord, all in Carriacou people come down. 5:30, Lydia, I said 3:30. Before they moved the jetty to down where it is now, up by the, what you call up there, up by the Jupa? By 3:30, it's a wrap. You know what I saw crossing the street? How you call them? Like is it a turtle? It's small, like a turtle. How you call them? Morning.
Morning.
I'll go.
Just reminding you that when the weatherman make a forecast in Point Saline, that don't apply to Carriacou here.
At all. Carriacou have their own sun, I tell you.
Everybody. Carriacou have a different temperature, climate, everything different up there. You could leave Grenada, under storm watch, weather, waves up, rain pouring. And as soon as you come off Osprey,
Sun in the
sun
too.
was on the forehead.
So,
I tell you,
what?
Carriacou different.
I never see rain does fall in Carriacou.
That's a good question. I've never seen it. I've never been fortunate enough to see it. But here they say they have water hole, and I don't know how you walk
I've
out.
never heard of rain falling in Carriacou. I've seen.
I love my kayaks. I love my people. I love all you. All you real nice. All you real love it. Everything there, share up there, everything. When you see all the weather up there,
This one.
that's why when people leave Carriacou and they end up anywhere else. They love it.
So not up there, lying. And they said there was nothing to do up there, Papa. They say they have action and there was a line. I never seen, but hey.
Yeah, once a month. That's a different. You can't count on that. If you want to save money, go and live in Carriacou. But them got saved.
They say all Carriacou people rich. They say all Carriacou people have money. You see some last house you have in Carriacou?
Well, ma'am, you ever go Windward?
I go. I don't know the name of the place, but I've been around. I know if that's what they call it, but he has some big houses somewhere.
I go some places already in Carriacou, and I swear that is Lansapine Annex. Because trust me, most places down here don't have it.
No, they have some big houses, I tell you. And you see the vehicle and them?
Yeah, the latest everything. If a nice car missing down here, you know it's up there.
It's on the boat going out.
Guarantee on a boat. Telling you, I love Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martin. Capital C for Carriacou. Don't make joke with them. Serious about it. Love all. Love all.
Yeah, we love them. All right, Papa. Enjoy your day. They say retirees are living up there. So that's why they have big house and big car on the road like that. Okay. Well, all them Carriacou people come out this morning. Look them. Anytime you see a Cujo, that's kayak. They have them kind of name in Grenada. There's a special set of names, Legard and all of them. You know without a doubt, you're not to ask where they're from. That's up the road. You're gonna take me to Carriacou? All right. But you need to let me know what to do, what's there to do in Carriacou. And what you want, kayak man. I hear they just love deep. In truth? Yes, Don, you're always here. Jackie says she hear kayak man does love deep. Well, I would not know. But if you find out, let me know. I know where you get that from or who you hear that from. But maybe there's love too deep. They just follow woman all over the place. Come up to people radio. I'm going to do the rest of my work, please. And when they run out of driveway, and it's how it was a runway. You see, the same thing I'm talking about. You see, all the time I'm giving a preach uplifting messages, you all were like silent. You see, as soon as I started people business, how y'all get active. Listen to Lydia yourself about Elvin Nimrod had a runway in his house. It was like a runway for so long. You see how they like people business? Brands, morning Brands, you good? Say what Jennifer, watch her say what Carriacou. Not me, Carriacou people. Jackie didn't say Carriacou people does love hard. Carriacou man does love hard. And say kayak man have nothing better to do, so they must love hard. Marcus, come on my place, please. It's a kayak man have nothing better to do, so they must love follow woman. Salil, I don't know, I'm asking. Water coming out of my eyes. I need to leave. You see how they like people business? Marcus, that was not nice. What do you mean kayak man have nothing to do? So they must love follow woman. Go and play dominoes on all fours down by the bay. What do you mean they ain't nothing to do? That's something, right? How we reaching Cargo, by the way? What I was saying before, and I had something important to end on, How we reaching Cargo? Like, seriously, a whole 5 minutes on 10 minutes on Cargo. I was supposed to talk about what happened on the weekend. Anyways, I guess we'll reconvene tomorrow on a more serious note. But last thing before I leave, we seem to be on this every time something unfortunate happens, whether it's a death, whatever the case might be, we're now on this don't talk about it because we're promoting Grenada in a bad light. And I don't get it. Because the last I checked, when I look on the news and I hear anything about any other country, good, bad, or ugly, it's out there. And that does not stop people from coming. Every single day you're hearing about somebody dying in Jamaica. The US has put out advisories warning people about going to Jamaica, and people still are going. Visitors, tourists, they're still going. That's not stopping them from going. So I just find it very, very weird that people are up in arms when something happens negatively that puts us out there. We have a problem with either in the media or posting it on social media. Where we pick up that one from? Every time something happens in Trinidad, 35, 40 minutes away, we hear about it. People still going in Trinidad in droves. This year, Trinidad can't hold people for Carnival. They're still going. But it is what it is. So why we aren't, what is the problem? Why we can't talk about it? Why we can't highlight it? So it happens and we remain hush-hush about it, and everything happens elsewhere. We're up all over the place gallivanting about it. Y'all stop it. If it's happening, it's happening. That's just the reality. Us not talking about it is not going to stop it. Yes, we would rather it doesn't, because we love this little rock and we would wish everything remains sugar and spice and nice. But that's not the way it is. People are changing, mindsets are changing. We're exposed to more things. So of course, we'll see things that we probably don't want. The most we can do is to keep on being a brother's keeper and letting common sense prevail as much as possible. But this not saying anything when something happens or hush hush about it, it's not going to stop people from coming here. It's not like it's happening in record numbers, 1 or 2, whatever. It's not going to stop people from coming here, because that's what we're known for. Like I said, but rather it didn't happen, but it's happening, but that's not going to stop people from coming here. We don't have any advisories warning about coming here. We're dangerous and all of that. The places that have advisories, people are going there still. So y'all stop. Just as it happens elsewhere and the news highlights it, we should be able to do the same here. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Up in Arizona, we're waiting to book for Vibes Cartel show in Jamaica. When you're going up the road, let me know, Papa. Let me see if I could piggyback. I will sleep on the floor. Friends at the bottom with them and that buffoonery. Social media has made the world global. Exactly. So I don't know what everybody have the knickers in a twist about, but we making Grenada look bad when we speak about it, or it's not a good look to talk about it, and we promoting. People die, things happen every single day. Don, he did say, the man did say that don't talk about the country island. So anyway, guys, happy Monday. Here's to us having a good week, productive week. Fingers crossed nothing else happened, no incidents, no accidents. We'll all be safe. That's as much as we can hope for. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. I have a serious situation for tomorrow. Yeah, Kayak man give wing kayak. What a go back on the WhatsApp for kayak man give wing kayaks. How do they prepare wing kayaks or not to look out for it just in case they get up? How you doing? CJ, how you doing at a Jack's eye wink? The eye open when you cook it or fry it or something? That's how you know when a Jack's is wink. Want to go out all your business. Beacon Insurance Western Union, thank you so much for powering up this segment. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Renwick and Thompson Limited at Beacon Insurance.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over,